guys, welcome back to We Watch a Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And we're back.
It's been a long time. Oh my god, listen guys.
A long time?
Listen.
It's been a long time?
A long time. Some people be asking if I'm back. And I really haven't had an answer. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Don't kill my dog. Shit.
Vacation is over, and we're here to bring you the news.
Oh, for your ass.
The news. It's LA. The news.
Followed by a hang 10.
So we have some other Halloween stories to talk about. I had a whole video of Halloween stories planned, but this bombshell just dropped on a nutsack, and it's fucking awesome, man. Actually, I don't know. Take it how you want to take it. I don't know. I feel like Joe Pesci right now. I'm really excited. I'm overexcited. I got the shit in my loins.
Okay. Shut up.
They fuck you in the drive-thru.
Fuck you.
This news comes from Bloody Disgusting, and it says, file this one under unconfirmed rumor that's too damn juicy to ignore.
Hold on. It's filed.
Call Peters.
Done.
An extremely reliable insider hit me up with bonkers news late Sunday evening that I haven't been able to verify. I'm being 100% transparent here. What I'm told is that David Gordon Green has decided to return and direct back-to-back sequels to Halloween. Now, we all knew that he was expected to come back, but to do back-to-back sequels like Drake, his direct follow-up to John Carpenter's 1978 slash that ignores all the franchise sequels and continues Laurie Strode's story 40 years later. He said, this is where I get nervous continuing on.
I don't like when people say it like that.
From what I'm told,
because he had ... That's like when you meet a girl and she's like, I like you a lot, but...
Yeah, there's always a but. We're used to it. From what I'm told, not only will they be filming 2 sequels back-to-back, but they're discussing releasing both in the same month.
I don't like this, Charles.
That means 2 Halloween films possibly coming this October of 2020. What?
That's like when...
Scanners!
That's kind of like when you're at a party and someone offers you Coke and you're like, I shouldn't do it, but it seems okay, but I shouldn't do it. It's like you...
Whoa.
Flip-flop, I don't know what's gonna happen, maybe. No, you know what?
Why say no when you can say yes?
Because it means fucked. Like, I don't want to do it. Look, releasing them in the same month, while ballsy and bold, beautiful, I don't think it's a good idea. I feel like it would be too rushed. It would feel too rushed. Even though they might make it amazing, you need to spread that shit out. Spread that love out a little bit. Like, spread it on. I don't know. Let people, no, you gotta generate the, the excitement again. You can't just like, be like, here's 2 movies, boom, boom, in the same month. Like, I don't know. It's not a fucking Netflix special.
I don't know. I feel like it's okay.
I don't want to do it.
I feel like it's okay. Because, like, okay, I guess maybe it would be better if they filmed it both back to back and then spread the release out a little bit. Get the excitement going, get the loins a-flowing.
That's what I meant.
But if they're gonna shoot them back to back anyway, that means the quality's still gonna be the same. The only thing you really have to worry about is like maybe promotion, maybe having enough time to promote both movies, maybe judging the standard horror fans' fervor.
Or just make a fucking 4-hour movie.
Fervor.
God damn, your breath smells like shit-ho.
Halloween. I don't know though, but we're gonna see it. I'm excited it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be okay. It's a ballsy choice, Cotton. It's a bold choice, Cotton.
We'll see how it plays out.
On ESPN8, The Ocho. But now think about it. So, okay, we talked about this. What we thought was going to happen was they're going to bring Jamie Lee Curtis back and they're going to make a trilogy of what was just supposed to be the first movie. So, like, the first movie is supposed to be, oh, I can't believe we got Jamie Lee back. I can't believe Halloween's coming back. Let's tell that whole story in one movie. But the test audience thing happened. Jamie Lee Curtis was thinking about maybe coming back for other sequels, so let's not kill Jamie Lee Curtis off.
Yeah.
And then we said our thoughts were, okay, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna make 3 movies out of 1, basically. And we're just happy to get fucking Halloween movies. We could be in the Friday the 13th doldrums, and that cockamamie
nobody wants to be in there.
But we're here, and I say more is better than none. I've always disagreed with all the people out there who say, no, kill Michael Myers, let the series die. The last movie was good. That should be the last.
I'll let you die.
What? Fuck that shit, man. Give us more. Why kill it? Why stop a good thing? I think the more is the better, and I mean, fuck, it's crazy, but I do it.
I don't really remember any movie studio doing that ever.
It's crazy.
Releasing it in the same month. So I think that's bullshit. I don't think that's gonna happen at all. Like, I think that that he will film back-to-back movies, but I don't think a studio in their right mind would ever release a movie like that, 2 movies in 1 month. They're not gonna do that because basically they'll be competing with themselves in some way. I mean, even though, because some people, like the vanilla fan, isn't gonna go see, they won't know. They'll be like, oh, is this a sequel? Is this? They're really they're gonna make sure that they pay homage to the old school fans and the fans that love Michael Myers and have been with Michael Myers forever. But they're also wanting to bring in new faces and new people as well to keep the franchise fresh. And by doing that, that would throw a lot of confusion and a wrench in the spokes of their tire, and there would be skin knees and asses and titties everywhere. Like, they don't want that. They were like, we're gonna spread
Boobies!
Oh, that's nice. But they want to spread it out, and I think that's what's going to happen. Now, I do feel like it's possible that David Gordon Green would come back again to do back-to-back the Halloween movies. It would save time, and he has an idea for like Avengers in a way. I mean, I know it's a completely different franchise, but the Russo brothers basically Endgame and Infinity War filmed back-to-back because it was basically one long-ass movie. If they're going to do Halloween 2 and 3, it's one long-ass movie. So yeah, filming it back-to-back would make sense. But I think they were going to hold on to, they'll release Halloween 2 or whatever they're going to call it, Halloween Deuces, and then they're going to release Halloween Tresses later on down the road. I mean, I just
don't know what they're going to call it.
But I just don't feel like they would do it because I feel like it would almost be Studio Suicide?
Here's what I... That's a cool band name, dude.
It wouldn't be bad.
Studio Suicide.
Let's fucking rock it!
That's my band name still stands, though. The best punk band of all time that has never been created should be called Paul Rudd Pipe Attack. And we should do nothing but Halloween-themed punk.
That really just sounds like a fucking... That sounds like a situation in a jail cell.
You don't believe in me, and neither does my wife!
Hey, man, you ever heard of that Paul Rudd Pipe Attack? Well, you're getting ready to drop the soap.
I told her, I was like, that's the best fucking band name ever, and I just came over with it. She's like, that shit sucks.
It does, it's bad.
No, it doesn't! It's fucking awesome. You don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me the truth.
Vote down below. But no, here's where I agree with you. The more and more I think about it, the only thing that scares me about that is if you look at other movies that have done this, when you come to the Harry Potters and the fucking...
well, Harry Potter didn't do it.
They kind of did it. They sort of did.
Well, no,
they released them close.
Deathly Hallows Part 1 came out, and then the year later, Part 2 came out.
Okay, but it was still close.
The year.
Shut the fuck up!
12 months.
But no, definitely, Harry Potter did it a little bit. The Hunger Games touched on it. Twilight, I think, touched on it. Filming them back-to-back and releasing them sort of close together. And I'm not a big fan of any of those franchises, but to me, it always felt like watching it from afar, like that, like it kind of pushed down the excitement for the second movie when it came out.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want that to happen. But then again, man, I'm into it. It's fucking weird, and I like weird in the bedroom, and I'm down for it. But the reason I think that they'll do that, if they do that, is it goes back to the video we made a couple weeks ago. The rights at Miramax being sold. This company that owns like half the rights to Miramax, which owns part of the Halloween rights, is talking about being in sales. Now, if Blumhouse is looking at this, and Trancas or whoever, I don't know the inner workings of all that. I'm just looking at it from outsider perspective. Mm-hmm. But if they're looking at this going, hey, the rights may transfer hands, Universal might not get those rights, therefore Blumhouse wouldn't have the rights to do it. We need to crank these fucking movies out as fast as we fucking can. And that might force their hand to do it. And who's to say it wouldn't be great? Look at how quickly they shot the first Halloween movie. I remember they shot it so quickly that I actually asked Ryan Turek on Instagram. I was like, hey, are you guys purposely trying to shoot this in 21 days or whatever it was? The exact amount of days that they shot the original Halloween? Mm-hmm. And he coldly responded with no.
Well, I mean,
so they weren't. But
there was just probably a lot of pre-production that went involved.
But all I'm saying is that they shot that movie in 20-some days, however many days it was. It wasn't a lot. So it's easy to make. They're simple. We've always said it's simple.
Well, it sounds like a fucking
guy
bullshit.
With a knife. Look at the things they have in place. They have the cast in place. They have the mask in place. They have the FX company with Christopher Nelson and them in place. They have all the pillars of what makes a great Michael Myers in place. It just now it comes down to the story around it.
Yeah.
And that involves writing and that involves direction. And they've got the same guy who did the first one. There's no reason why they couldn't crank out really good movies back to back.
I just don't see it happening in the same month. Like I feel like, yes, obviously it's fine if you're going to film a movie back to back.
That's why no one will remember your name.
They will, because he's the biggest man I've ever seen. I'm not worried about the studio being involved with some kind of legal battle over it because there's a thing called contracts. So it's probably been signed and done that they made a 3-picture deal probably before the rights were ever up in question. So they have to complete the deal. It's the same thing with fucking any other thing.
Swinging around the deal.
It's the way it works. It's the way it works.
I don't know how that shit works.
I feel like
they could have a contract in place, but if the rights get sold, the contract could be null.
It's not null. It's a contract.
Well, look, fucking streams coming out on
binding.
VH1 tonight.
You need me on that wall. No, it's not because they can't. They still have to let them release it because it's fucking done. They can't shelve it once it's fucking like if you sign a contract and say that we're gonna pay you this X amount of dollars to fucking use your shit and we're gonna be able to use it. They can't say no because it would hurt.
Well, look what's been happening. Like Blum just said we don't have the right.
They don't have the rights because. Again, if they've already, how do you know that they haven't already been filming?
You remind me of Ace Ventura right now, like fucking. Do you have some Timmy? Perhaps somebody.
That smells like ass.
Shooting out of your ass. I just showed my.
No, I'm not. How about this?
I just spread my
How
butt
about
cheeks
this?
on Playgirl magazine.
Only this. That's why Roger Redactor died when he saw Captain Winky. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, there's a possibility that legalities aren't going to be involved with this, and I don't think they're going to rush the film production because they're afraid they'll lose the rights. I mean, we saw how that worked out with Hellraiser, that shitty one that they shot in the attic. What was it, Revelations? Or
Hellraiser.
Not the newest one. The newest one was pretty dope. The
Judgment.
one before that.
You're talking about Revelations.
No, Judgment then.
9-2.
Revelation. Yeah, the really, really fucking bad one. They did that because they were getting ready to lose the rights to it, so they just rushed something out in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do that. Either way.
Well, they're going to do that.
No, either way, I'm just saying they're not going to release it in the same month. I feel like they're going to release Halloween Deuces, and then they're going to release Halloween 3 further down the line. Maybe not a year. Maybe 6 months.
I believe. But
well, it would make sense.
To be fair, Bloody Disgusting is always pretty careful about rumors and stuff they put out there. And, you know, he said it's a rumor, but he said that he believes his source. It's a really trustworthy person. So whatever's going on here, man, they're gonna bang, bang, bang the drum, and I'm excited in my deep dark regions.
See what happens.
I mean, would you really be downtrodden though? Would you really be upset if they came out and were like, 2 fucking Halloween movies is coming out next year?
I wouldn't be. I personally wouldn't be upset about it, but I would also be like worried about it because I'd be like, that's a lot of. Pushing it in there, you know what I mean, and not really looping it up, and it's rough and ready, and I get it, but I'm also wanting the franchise to have longevity, and I feel like that would be a lot of confusion for people that don't really follow Halloween as much as we all do. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm saying it's a risk, it's ballsy, and if it works, it works, but I feel like it's bullshit. Like, I've never seen it in my life. Like, dude, it would be the first time it's ever happened with a major motion picture from a major film studio to release a movie on a beloved franchise in the same fucking month.
I don't know. I gotta fact check that. I don't know if that's true.
No, it's not.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, I mean, unless fucking James Cameron does with Avatar 1 or 2, 5.
It's taking him 7 goddamn years.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna release it all in 1 week. It's gonna be Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5.
By magnum opus. I'd fuck
every fucking day. And by the time you're done watching all the avatars, you're gonna have a blue dick and blue balls and blue faces.
Man, people do crazy shit. It could happen. And look, if they do,
well, it's not like Michael's gonna come out gay. You're like, it's 2019. People do weird things.
If they fucking flap these things out like flapjacks on a Sunday morning at the Tennessee restaurant, then you know they do it. And then maybe who knows what happens? Maybe they get a little bit Joseph Gordon-Levitt H2O crazy with the stick, and then maybe they finally fucking make Halloween 9 that we've been asking to make for 20 goddamn years. Not 20, but you know what I mean. Who knows? Who knows what the fuck will happen?
Well,
but look, if the franchise is popular and those 2 movies make big box office, they'll figure out a way to make a 4th movie, no matter what the fuck it is. So I don't know. We had a whole Halloween video to do. We're gonna do another Halloween video because we wanted to get this news out as fast as possible.
We've been burning with desire.
Look, how do you guys feel? How do you feel? How do you fucking feel?
How do you feel, Steven? Let us know. Spread your cheeks.
The password is penis.
I'm not gonna say that to my own mother, you dirty fuck.
We're happy to be back and we love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham opinion.
Bye.
Get it in ya.
Sound like we're fucking from the Mesozoic era, fucking each other.
Now write this on the wall in chalk for the future people to see.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie.